Let's take a look at the day ahead here at Capital OTB and on Capital OTB TV on this Friday, March 20th. Coming up here on the network this afternoon, we'll have some Aqueduct in the mix, Gulfstream, Tampa, both sides of the state, down in Florida. Oaklawn also in the mix today, Santa Anita, a little bit later on, Meadowlands, Mohawk, Yonkers, and Hoosier. Plenty of action to keep you intrigued and playing and hopefully cashing some tickets on this Friday. Do note, Aqueduct today, there's a $12,000 Pick 6 carryover. If you like the Pick 6 and you like the carryovers, that's today, starting with race number 3 at Aqueduct, Pick 6 carryover today. Tomorrow, boy, lots of action, obviously, at Fairgrounds and Turfway. Fairgrounds, 8 stakes highlighted by the Louisiana Derby. Fairground Oaks in the mix, the New Orleans Classic, the Munoz. Also have some state-bred stakes races, but 8 stakes on the card tomorrow at Fairgrounds. We expect to have Joe Christofek join us tomorrow on Racing Across America, 10 a.m. here on the network. So tune in for that. We also recorded Jeremy Plonk for Derby Deep Dive, Friday's show, and if you didn't catch it live, catch the replay, Derby Deep Dive, on our Capital OTB YouTube channel. But Jeremy, on the Friday Deep Dive show, went over generally the 3-year-old picture at this point, leading into the Derby, a month and a half away. And we looked at some of the results of prep races over the past couple of weeks. But Jeremy also looked at the Jeff Ruby Stakes at Turfway and the Louisiana Derby. And we're saving that portion for tomorrow on Racing Across America. So should be a good show looking at some of the stakes action. Again, heavy at Fairgrounds. Also at Turfway, highlighted by that Jeff Ruby Stakes. But at Turfway, they have 6 stakes. Also, the Kentucky Cup Classic, the Rushaway, the Animal Kingdom, and the Bourbonnette Oaks. So really a nice day. At Oaklawn, have the PPs right here. At Oaklawn tomorrow, they have the Essex mile and an eighth for the handicap division horses. And the return of Skippy Longstocking comes up from his Florida base for Saffie Joseph. Off the win in the Pegasus most recently, with a nice triple-digit buyer in there. So Skippy Longstocking sure to take some action, but nice field scheduled in there for the Essex at Oaklawn. A couple of stakes at Laurel as well, includes the 3-year-olds in the private term. So nice day of stakes action, highlighted obviously down at the Fairgrounds and Turfway, but other venues as well, with plenty to enjoy on a Saturday here at OTB and throughout the country. Also wanted to note, this was interesting, came out within the last day or so. Bob Baffert going to have a string at Churchill, and he cited the situation in Southern California, full crop coming down, number of horses coming down. We have seen the result of that this winter in New York. And he said, I have a bunch of good horses and just don't seem to have the spots for them. Churchill, purse size and whatnot. So he's going to have a string, Bob Baffert, a string in Kentucky this spring, racing at Keeneland and then racing the spring at Churchill as well. So that was kind of interesting news coming out of Southern California. And excuse me while I reach here for what's coming up promo-wise over the next few days here at Capital OTB. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It started yesterday, and congratulations to the Siena Saints for getting to the tournament and playing well, but they just went ice cold late. Otherwise, they gave Duke all they could handle, and just came up short again, getting cold a little at the most inopportune time, but it happens. But a nice run for Siena, and we'll see what the future holds for GMAC, Jerry McNamara, with the Syracuse situation there. But we had the game here at the Clubhouse Racebok yesterday, all the games, and that'll continue through the weekend. You can watch all the NCAA tournament action and all the horse racing action as well, right here, Clubhouse Racebok, 711 Central Avenue in Albany. Grab a little lunch at Black Bear as well. Today, the bounty bet returns. It is the late pick 5 at Gulfstream. Play it with your Capital OTB bet account, and you're in for a shot at that bounty, which is over $1,400. So take your shot at the bounty today, late pick 5 at Gulfstream. Tomorrow, Fan Appreciation Day at our Latham branch. Food, vouchers, PPs, and a contest where you can win a little extra something. That's the Latham branch tomorrow, Fan Appreciation Day. Stop by so we can say thank you to you. And coming up on Sunday, we have a couple of events a week away. Next Friday, the 27th, an online pick 3 bankroll, and next Saturday, the 28th, a syndicate looking at Florida Derby Day at Gulfstream. And the last syndicate promotion did very well for all the players. So keep both of those in mind next Friday and Saturday. But I mention it because the entries will open Sunday. This coming Sunday, go to capitalotb.com, click on the promotions link, and then look for the online pick 3 bankroll and the syndicate special. Click there, fill out your information to see if you can get on the teams for next weekend. All right, that's it. The day ahead and more here at Capital OTB.